There's always something special about this time of year, and we have what promises to be an enthralling Football Queensland final series unfolding over the next 7 days. A very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Birmingham Road, the home of the 2025 FQPL Premiers Magic United, as they chase a third straight grand final appearance for their senior men's team, taking on one of the most historic clubs in this state, Brisbane Strikers. James Coughlin in the commentary booth, ready to bring you all the action on a busy afternoon of football on FQTV. Magic wasted no time on their FQPL 1 debut, winning the premiership in what may well have been the most dramatic conclusion to an already wild season. 6 days after their final match was played, today's opponent, Strikers, were so close to sealing their NPL return, seemingly in the box seat as recently as a month ago, and now they have to dust themselves off and chase their first trophy since 2016. It is an unchanged lineup for Magic United coach Brett Budwee from their 6-1 win over Capalaba 13 days ago. The goalkeeper, Bo Ross Mitchell. Number 4, Jason Campbell. 5, Tim Jackson. 7, Eddie Bidwell. 8, Harry Lane. 10, Mason Cross. 11, Josh Tamarco. 12, Tama Perry. 15, Fraser Stevens. 16, Fuda Kubo. And 22, Nil Sands. Our referee who's about to get us underway is Saeed Alipur. And we'll run you through the Strikers lineup as soon as we are kicked off with Strikers in their blue and gold hoops. History in the FQPL 1 does favour the Premiers going on to the grand final. Can Magic United continue that streak this afternoon on a cloudy Saturday, Birmingham Road? We are almost ready to go. It turns out we probably could have got through the Strikers lineup before kickoff. Either way, here we go. Kick-off time in the FQPL 1 semi-finals, the first of 2 this afternoon. And as promised, the Strikers lineup. 4 changes from coach Kevin Ahern-Evans. The goalkeeper Ryan Littleyar. 2, Dan Cunha. 5, Harrison Hooper. 6, Marcus Worthington. 7, Danny Champness. 8, Kento Ueno. 10, Cal Mahoney. 11, Sam Knight. 13, Josiah Green. 14, Seth Renhefo. 9, Matt Nevzal. Here's Chantness. Running it forward to Mahoney. Chantness with that left-footed ball straight across the face of goal as it's cleared away by Stevens. See. Ageless wonder Dan Cunha tracking back in defence. As sharp as ever. It's a chase for both players, and Stevens wins the race for the ball against Green. Top 4 sides in FQPL this season were separated by a grand total of 1 point when all was said and done. So if that is anything to go by, we should be in for a fantastically competitive afternoon and entire final series. Close look at Danny Champness from our ground level camera position. As he examines that pass, it was cut out by Campbell. made, and it's brought under control. Shot blocked on the follow-up, and it's off the post, and a nervous moment at the back for Magic United as they were unable to clear their lines. And the first clear-cut chance of the game goes the way of the visitors, Brisbane Strikers. Strong in the tackle. Cunha too strong for Golden Boot winner cross. The tone has been set for today's play as Campbell drives forward, tries to put the cross in, no way past Worthington, and out it goes for a corner for the home side. Chance for Magic United from the set piece, falls across at the back post, squares from the tight angle, blocked away amongst a cacophony of yellow and blue jerseys. Still strong. Change was Hooper, and Champness coming away now. Ueno. There's Eddie Bidwell. Magic in their free scoring ways to get on the front foot. Most goals in the FQPL 1 season, 66 in their 22 games played. That's best for Rochelle and Broadbeach on 55. Magic on the attack again, but Perry had his pocket picked by Cunha. To Ueno. Back to Ryan Lear, who's back with Strikers, who was the senior goalkeeper in 2021. Early foray from Strikers. They've been firmly on the back foot for the last 5 minutes. Tony nods it in for support coming. Jackson, it's a diagonal ball and asking a little bit too much of Josh DeMarco. to chase that one down. Commentary from the guys on the field tell you how long Whittlear was allowed for that goal kick, but actually plays it. Cunha. And Hufo was operating on the left side by the looks of it. Challenging strikers back three, but quick reactions by Hooper. In the right position to deal with that looming threat. While we're in the replay, I can tell you that Campbell is down on the ground after having a clearance in a sore spot. Break in play. See, clock ticks over. 10 minutes played. So what is coming up today and has already transpired on semi-final weekend? We had two semi-finals last night, both in the women's competitions. Gold Coast Knights beat Lions 4-0 in the NPL Women's, and Olympic, a late winner from Kiralee Phillips, 2-1 over Logan to put their place in the FQPL Women's Grand Final next week at Perry Park. And this is just the start of a very, very busy day on FQTV. But this game, you see, standalone 3 p.m. start as by Ueno. And at 5 p.m. we have the other FQPL men's semi-final between Rochdale and Broadbeach. And Lions Penn Power in the NPL men. Alan Kroll will be bringing you that game. And I'll be back at 6 p.m. for Moreton City East to round out the NPL men's semi-finals. Kicking off at the same time as Capalaba Caboolture. And then it all finishes up with East Brisbane City at 7:30 in the NPL women's. You got all that? Good, because there's a lot to take in over the next few hours. We also have the FQPL 2 and FQPL 3 Metro Grand Finals at Parc de Paris. Perry Park for the uninitiated. Chantness. Fast footwork to get by Perry. Get back to Kubo, but Perry, let's see, second battle. Marco. Finding Bidwell, and he'll square it to find the lanky frame of Worthington. Magic United just relentless. And strikers get on the ball, giving them a second to set themselves. But can pounce on the loose ball, although Nevzal was offside. Says that's enough of that move. Just a bit too far in front of Bidwell. By Ross Mitchell, a recent arrival for Magic United. Played 4 games for Gold Coast United in the opening part of the season. Now he's starting a semi-final for his new club after just coming in recently. As a crunching tackle is made on Lane, and Kevin Ahern-Evans not pleased with the follow-up from the tackle from Lane. He feels like there might have been a lashing out perhaps, or just disagreeing with the award of a corner. There's the delivery, and strikers first to it. It's pretty much all strikers jersey around where that one came down, and through the byline looking for the cutback. Cunha blocks that, and despite the adamant appeals of the two Magic players, it will be a goal kick. Putting on the afterburners, going for the byline, and finding Ross Mitchell. Bidwell strong to see off the challenge. Down he goes. Attention from Hooper. Legally so. Now strikers looking to hit on the counter attack, and he forward straight offside. The fulcrum of the attack. Flag has stayed down. It's through the back post looking for Champness. This is flattened by Bidwell, and despite the disagreements from the Logan player, it is going to be a free kick for Strikers. Third meeting between these sides in 2025, and well, Strikers are looking for encouragement. I'd be well placed to stop Mason Cross here, which they've done just that, but both head-to-head meetings went the way of Kevin Ahern-Evans' side. A commanding 5-0 win on the 5th of April. Sam Cronin with a brace, he's no longer involved. Will Edmiston and Connor Booth also scored. They're not playing today. And when they met here on the 12th of July, Scott Colson, who's on the bench, and Matt Thurtell, who's not playing. And Hooper is called for the foul, and that is a yellow card for Harrison Hooper. And to be honest, that does feel a little harsh on first glance. Let's see what the replay says. Well, we was late. I can actually see where that one's coming from. Second viewing. Magic's goal in that second meeting was an own goal. So the other advantage, I suppose, if you want to think of it that way, for Strikers. Technically, they've scored 8 goals in this head-to-head series this year, and they could be looking to add another one as Nevzal buries it in the bottom corner, and Strikers break the deadlock in the 21st minute from one end to the other. And he is back in the starting lineup and on the score sheet. Matt Nevzal, he gets his 12th of the campaign. Well, there you go. They did add another one in this series, and Strikers, well, they've been happy to sit back and try to play on the counter, and they worked that one to perfection. Although, if there is any team in the FQPL this year who is capable of overturning a 1-0 deficit in the space of 70 minutes, probably give it to the team that scored 3 goals per match. Strikers just love it. They managed to play the grand final on their home turf at Perry Park next Saturday. Safe to say that the tweaks Kevin Ahern-Evans has put into his side, combined with the committed tackling, the likes of Cunha and Ueno, Strikers firmly in an advantageous position as Mahoney wins the ball for Strikers. Lane. Josh DeMarco getting a talking to now. You can hear the passion from the two benches already. Who says finals doesn't bring out the best in football? Allowed to run, and despite the desperation lunge, that's out for a goal kick, and this will stop Coulson. His way back to the strikers bench. Mahoney tries to go through the legs of Perry, but can't complete the nutmeg as it's turned over to Kubo. Magic to unlock a striker's defence, which has been strong this season. 28 goals conceded. The outside flag has gone up there, so the strikers get pulled back.
If he had the ball and he put his ankles out, you could say that's an ankle, but you won't get
Cross is getting marked out of this one. Down he goes after a collision with Worthington, and the advantage is continuing, and it looks like it is played as Cross has stayed down, and this is absolutely not what Magic would be hoping for, but it's still there for Bidwell. So we'll have to get back into play after Worthington giving away the better of the two after that collision. Cunha. So Sands just bounces off the tackle as strikers go down the far side, and they might have numbers were it not for the desperation cover from Kubo to take it away from Green. Now we might have a stoppage to check on the well-being of Mason Cross. 30 goals in all competitions this season, 27 of which came in the FQPL competition. You may remember his breakout moment 2020 with that wonder strike in the Gold Coast Derby for Gold Coast Knights. He's turning into a prolific scorer at this level. Ueno by First tackler, but couldn't beat Stevens. Bidwell. That's the first challenge, but Worthington again, right place, right time, and straight off the face of Campbell. And half a second, you thought that might have been the break Magic needed to swing this game back in their direction. Another heavy coming together between the number 7s. Champness loving that. Nice. For Green, but is his pocket picked? There's Bidwell again as Champness. Strong cross. This time he got by Worthington. Mason Cross can't bring it under control, and you can see what the fans behind the goal thought of that, but excellent cover defending again from strikers. Hooper just couldn't get a strong enough touch on it, but pressure from Knight. Mahoney clips it over the top, and it could be on here if not for the save by Ross Mitchell. And it might not have counted anyway after the info was offside. Just shooting into FQPL 1 after seeing how the season came to a close. Reminder, after the conclusion of round 22, Magic United were on top by 1 point, ahead of Broadbeach on goal difference. The short version of the story: they needed Rochdale and Strikers to both drop point in their catch-up games against Logan. Rochdale played on the 26th of August. Strikers last Saturday, the 30th of August. Rochdale drew 1-1. I beg pardon. Rochdale dropped points, losing that game, and Strikers lost 1-0 in their game, so that's how Magic secured the premiership. And come back for the off-the-ball shove by Worthington. Budleaf arguing that maybe there was an advantage to be had on that occasion. That defending from Worthington was with the subtlety of a sledgehammer, which I think is his defensive style. Any concerns about Strikers' form heading into this game have been allayed. By cross, it's back and forth. A bit of a miscommunication from Magic, and Mahoney stood on the ball, still alive, and Ueno is shoved to the ground. This is... we're going to get a little bit heated as the afternoon goes on. He's switched out now for Kubo. It's a header and follows up his own work to clear it away. Sands is back into his own half to retrieve. DeMarco. Back on that right foot, squares it to the top of the box, and no one was in the vicinity of that pass. It's won by Rengifo. Scuffed his attempted pass, so back it goes to Stevens. Quiet as get across their back line. Kubo continues his run. Trying to find an option to cross, but there is nothing there at the moment for Magic as strikers are back defending in numbers. Kubo will be happy that the fourth official and Hearn Evans were blocking that one. As got away from them a little bit. The Magic attack fizzles out. Strikers form heading into this one. Sint beating Magic in round 17. They lost at Broadbeach, drew at Redlands, lost at Rochdale, drew at home to Ipswich, won at Caboolture, and that lost to Logan. 5 points from their final 6 games, but they have come out firing, as it looks like whatever was said to them at training during the week has paid dividends. With Matt Nesval's strike, what separates these two sides. Nesval on the presses, he's cleaned out by Stevens, and that is going to be a yellow card for the Magic defender, and I think he'll have too many complaints about that one. He lost the ball. The former Strikers man will be the second player into the notebook. I'll be the first man with that free kick as Campbell, defender who got in the way now. Cross. Too long to make his pass, and Hooper will return it with some interest. Have so far executed their game plan to perfection, happy to absorb the pressure. And it's deflected behind another Magic United corner. Oh, I should tell you, we're in the replay. Apologies for missing it as Jackson so close. The free run at the back post, but couldn't get a clean strike on the ball. Only put it into the side netting. Kubo taking every metre afforded to him. Mr. Marco wants to find a way around Green and ends up on the ground for his troubles. It has been a physical, bruising game, and you would expect nothing less. Heavy touch, gets it away for Jackson, and strike won't be troubling striker's goal. Sands sliding in to cut out that striker's attack. Cross that time. Going through the back of Hooper. See the coming together there, and Cross just lashing out unnecessarily. And he's going to get a talking to. There's been a lot of off the ball pushing and shoving both ways. Worthington is getting a toe on that to put over the sideline and allow his teammates time to get back into position. Not happy with the second ball being thrown back onto the pitch right as he was preparing to take the throw in. 3.5 minutes of normal time remaining in the first half. Campbell finding Sands as go backed into the tackle. It was tripped by Fraser Stevens. And that looked like it came off the hand of Mahoney, but it's play on now. Cal Mahoney with a chance to double the advantage. And it skims off the top of the crossbar. Another time strikers have hit the post. And let's see. Well, that was shoulder from Cal Mahoney. He's close to scoring his third goal of the campaign. I think he was the one that hit the post in the first couple of minutes as well. Trying to find a way through Hooper with no luck. Ross Mitchell heeds the call of his defenders, retrieves the ball. Lane losing out possession as it's Ueno. The ball back for his side yet again. Mahoney winds up on the ground, but Play on 4 strikers. Champness and Hefo trying to chase that one down. Instead, Magic get it back. Bidwell thumps into Cunha as no respite in the final few minutes of the first half, and Kubo asking for the free kick. Nothing coming. It's now back with Magic. Cross. Losing possession again as Kubo might be he's talking himself into a booking at this rate. Just how much these semi-finals mean to the players. It'll be at Perry Park in 7 days' time. Reno. Driving ball towards the near post. The thoughts of the Magic United coaching staff. Brett Budwee recently celebrated 150 games in charge. Long thrown from strikers, finding Cunha. The near post is deflected behind. Was by Tama Perry. Wait to see, can strikers deal another blow to Magic United in first half stoppage time. Plenty of bodies around the keeper. Instead, it's a very deep delivery headed back by Worthington, cleared by Stevens, but returned into the box by strikers. Tama Perry had a couple of bites at it to try and clear it away. It's back now with Ueno, who comes off second best to Bidwell. It's back and forth with possession at the moment. Eventually, Kubo gets a chance for a second touch, but Cunha sliding in. Take your pick who's going to have the ball for more than 3 touches at the moment. Well, it might be Matt Nesval. Afternoon's only goal scorer, and can he turn provider as he tries to clip it back but can't get enough purchase on the ball. Ross Mitchell throws it away, now finding Sands. Way through 4 strikers, a check of the watch. And first half action will continue for now. Either team fashion another scoring chance. And a late free kick after DeMarco is fouled about 5 metres inside striker's half. Cross. Might get what he wanted on that free kick, and that is the end of a tense and lively and occasionally heated first half between Magic United and Brisbane Strikers. Matt Nesval's goal is all that separates us at the moment. We're going to step away for a few minutes and be back with the second half after these messages.
Excellence. Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give.
Baby girl.
At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
how do I finish this one? What straight off?
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
And we're back for the second half of this FQPL 1 semi-final between Magic United and Brisbane Strikers. But before we get underway for the second half, joined by the commentator for this afternoon's NPL men's semi-final between Penn Power and Lions, Alan Kroll. Alan, welcome into the booth.
Thanks very much, James. I am really looking forward to the Lions Peninsula Power game. Can Peninsula Power break their duck? 7 semi-finals without a win, or will the Lions roar into the final? We've obviously got Andy Pangeli, he's played for both sides. It'll be an interesting watch. Make sure you check in.
And that one kicks off at 5 p.m. on FQTV, but we've got a whole lot more action coming your way. Thank you, Alan. And it is Magic going from right to left on your screen as the Premiers try to overcome a 1-0 deficit courtesy of Matt Nesval in his 21st minute strike. And in is the 7th season of FQPL. We've only had 2 semi-final upsets where the lower seed has beaten the higher seed, and that was in 2021 when Southwest Queensland beat Rochdale 2-0 in that year, and also 2019, which was a 6-team finals series. Rochdale, the 4th seed, beating Capalaba, the 2nd seed. 3-1 there. And there is also some history for Strikers to overcome. And since their 2021 relegation, they have finished 3rd in 2022, losing their semi-final to Rochdale. 2023 they finished 4th, lost their semi-final to the Premiers Surfers. And then last year, a 2-1 defeat against East's FQPL era. 0 for 3 in semi-finals. I do get the feeling it is a little different under Kevin Ahern-Evans this year. He's setting about creating a winning tone in the club and making a fresh start at Perry Park. About 43 minutes away from the first grand final appearance since the 2015 NPL season. Into the box, headed away by Magic. Lane into more of a say in this second half, getting it out to Bidwell, who was very busy in the opening stanza. Cross on the ground again. It's been watched very, very closely by pretty much everyone in yellow and blue. Deflected cross in as Cunha puts that one out. Putting the pressure on, and it's there for DeMarco with 2 Strikers players in front of him. Tries to square it. Mahoney strong in the challenge, bumping off DeMarco, and Sands commits the foul by running into Mahoney. Just a reminder, this is the only NPL or FQPL 1 semi-final in action at the moment. We have 2 more kicking off at 5 p.m, including one that I'm sure the winner of this game will be watching very closely, Rochdale and Broadbeach. And the aforementioned clash between Lions and Penn Power. Of course, if this game goes to extra time, you might have to miss the start of that one. And so calm, cool and collected was Dan Cunha. Stevens winning the header. Sands cleaning up. Perry pounced on by Cunha, and Zillion just using all of that experience at his disposal, wins the free kick for Strikers. That's held down the power button a bit too long. And Mahoney with a gesture for DeMarco, who was laughing at that set piece. It could backfire now for Magic as Val tries to square it. As Perry with the double block, and that was a ball-on-ball collision. Magic almost playing themselves into trouble, trying to get it out from the back off the heels of Perry. And then the second one, yeah, that's a stinger. Strikers breaking down that far side, but no way through on that occasion. Now it's Magic's turn to hit on the counter-attack. Bidwell forward for that dangerous left foot. Instead plays it to Lane, finding support from Campbell. To the wall of Strikers in the way. Free kick for the visitors. Bidwell. Renhefo up. To Perry. Switch of play from Magic. Goes for Bidwell. Across. And again, there is no one there to receive it as Lane will curl it on the follow-up. Williar makes, feels like his first save of the afternoon. Struck by Harry Lane. Same page as his attackers as from Magic made the run.
Josie, where it is fine. Come on, Timmy. Sammy, that might be you, and Josie, yes, Sammy. Sammy, that might be you, Sammy. Josie, get the ball ready, Sammy. Area, get in the right area.
Campbell. Such luck, and Worthington will play for territory. Sands gets the decision on that occasion. Moreno busy in midfield as always. Cross will chase that one down as it was a long back pass from Ueno to Mudaliar. This is where Magic can Tax and Faze play together, and comes unstuck with the misplaced pass behind Bidwell as Bidwell tries to close down Stevens. Knight happy to concede the throw in and allow his team to reset, and coming back in numbers. Gathered by Lane as his man, and cross with the strike, and Mudaliar doesn't take it cleanly, but took enough off the shot to recover before it crossed the line. And Cross hit that one with some venom. I'm not sure if Mudaliar saw that one cleanly. Back to live pictures. Sands. And DeMarco. It's the free kick off his opposite number 11, Sam Knight. Made the move from Moreton City after over 50 league appearances for them. Cross, he tested Mudaliar with a strike. Can he create something with his delivery here? Lofted ball towards the back post. Header won by Bidwell, but can't direct it goalwards. Felled again, and Knight is going to go into the notebook for that challenge. Strikes it is. Scott Colson has just come on, I believe, for Matt Nesval. It's the back end of the striker's box and comes for a corner. Giants defender. Curling delivery in and a header for Stevens. Goes wide. Those are the chances in finals football. You have to convert. Scott Coulson with Calabar. He's now back at strikers. 2015 NPL semi-final. Scored the equalizer in their extra time victory over Redlands. Being called on to hold the line, but shot from Campbell. Improvised attempt, and it's bundled in. Is it Eddie Bidwell? Oh, he's offside. It won't count. Magic finally had the ball in the back of the net, and we'll stick with the replay there with the deflected strike, and Bidwell looks like he just strayed offside. I thought Knight might have been keeping him on, but it won't count. And just holding on as Magic start to gain some ascendancy in this match. Defended resolutely for over an hour now. The sideline the goal might not have been disallowed for offside. It might have been for the foul on the keeper in the build-up as well.
He's not answering it. I can't tell you anything.
Perry over for Sands. Knight gets the hurry up from the fourth official. Plays booked. Now Champness on the turn. Pony to Champness. Coulson. 2015 semi-final where he scored 4 strikers. He's also strikers' last semi-final victory. All up in their NPL, FQPL modern era. Made 9 semi-finals across the 2 divisions. Just 1. Mahoney has stayed down, and Cunha has gone down as well. Bidwell continues the conversation. The wave to the bench is put in a solid shift this afternoon, but you do wonder how much is left in his legs. He's made 26 games for strikers this season, 15 in the league. treatment continues for Dan Cunha. 35 minutes away from kickoff in the next round of semi-finals. In this FQPL men's competition, Rochdale Broadbeach, the main focus. NPL Lions Pen Power from Luxury Paint Stadium at Richlands. Marco with some words for Cunha. Colson to curl it. Produced an optimistic appeal for a handball against the wall, but now it's DeMarco storming down the left wing, trying to slide it through. It's by Cross, but he's going away from goal. He's got Perry in support, or he tries to go himself. Mason Cross. In desperation defending by Ueno results in a corner, and all Cross can do is congratulate Ueno for a well-timed tackle. Definitely deserves some congratulations. The FQPL Golden Boot winner. In-swinging delivery. Coming in now for Magic. Again to that back post area. And another header off a set piece. Cannot be directed goalward. As the combatants help each other to their feet. It was oh so close for Tim Jackson. One of the mainstays. All 22 FQPL fixtures for Magic this season. Secondary foul. I think it might come back for the first infringement where Marco had his shirt tugged. Into the box, free header again as Jackson was looking for someone to play it back to. As Campbell heads it away and Colson says let's reset and concede the corner. A little bit nervous at the back four strikers now as they continue to try and hold on. Everyone back, four strikers. It's curled in, headed away now on the follow-up. Sands looking for the strike. It's deflected in. Game on at Birmingham Road. Nils Sands with a left-footed bullet restores parity in the semi-final. And you just felt like it was coming. Nils Sands gets his fourth of the campaign. And it's all to play for with 22 minutes remaining. Oh, we were hoping for a grandstand finish, and it looks like we might get it. Despite it taking deflection off, I believe Dan Cunha, hold up, it was so sweetly hit by Sands. There's really no stopping that without your ribs at risk. Strikers playing on the counter for so long, and that is going to be a yellow card shown to Mason Cross for that foul, as his frustrations got the better of him. A couple of those. It is 1 goal apiece, 2 yellow cards apiece. Pretty much everything you'd want through 70 minutes of a final. Now, can we find a breakthrough in normal time? Corner taken quickly. Coulson with 3 Magic players in front of him. Gets back to Mahoney. Moreno see sandwich out as lofted 6-yard box and Cunha straight offside. Magic, they've made the grand final.
1 offside player, 3 players running for us. If that offside player decides to just leave and go the other way.
And there is the clarification from our 4th official. Magic, they made the FQPL 2 grand final the last couple of seasons. 2023, they finished 4th, upsetting Broadbeach and then St George. Last year, finishing 2nd. Defeating North Star in the semi-final and Holland Park in the grand final. They're hoping to make it 3 years in a row for this club. Feature in the final match of the season. Chested down. Renifo along the byline, and he knew the ball was gone, and he gets up with a smile on his face. Optimistic shouts again from the strikers bench at this time of the year. As well ask for everything and hope something gets through. In by Campbell. Bidwell. Low ball into the box, cleared away by Hooper. Fresh and strong as ever. For Cross is makes its way to DeMarco off the right foot, trying to get it to the near post, and Knight almost turned it into his own goal, but Mudaliar under control. A bit of a slice off the kick though. Strikers salvaging that. Something funny was said on the sideline. Oh, so close for Magic. DeMarco down. He's been a central figure, better or worse, this afternoon. He's wound up some of the strikers' plays. It almost qualifies as a team pest. badge of honour many players wear as he gets calf worked on. Both calves, actually. Does beg the question, with 15 minutes of normal time remaining, if he required treatment from the physio, could he not have come off the pitch and had treatment? The game continued.
Just because you're in a puffer jacket doesn't mean we can't see you're obese, buddy. Fuck, wrong. Bottled it, bro. Bottled it.
Terry wins the header. And first time strike is over the bar as Magic's starting to rack up the shots. Bidwell, I think, following the chance in. And DeMarco. Holding off Worthington, which is no easy feat. Sam's just a little bit late and holds his hand up in apology after tripping up Mahoney. Timing to get particular about the exact location of free kicks, but anyway. Green. Back inside Mahoney for Champness. And from the tight angle into the side netting. With the up and under, and Woodley are out to grab that. A couple of big saves so far, Ryan Woodley. Goes for a corner. Free header for Worthington, but he was too far from goal to cause any trouble, and now it could be coming back for Magic United. It's 3-on-3 for the Premiers. Cross tries to square it for Lane. It's DeMarco retrieving it at the back post, but a heavy touch gives away the goal kick, and DeMarco is tired. He was struggling with the calves before. He was trying to ask for the ball quickly. I do wonder how much that week off is going to factor in for Magic. It might have cost them a little bit of sharpness early on. But will the extra 7 days of rest give them the fresh legs to see it out if this game goes into extra time? Nice Mitchell. We haven't really had to call his name too many times this half.
You better high heels!
Evo, the bending ball bouncing awkwardly. And Champness with an air swing perhaps to spare his blushes. I do not know how he didn't get a touch on that one. Campbell getting past the first man, but the touch too heavy for him to retrieve. It's still there though. Bidwell picking the ball up. Switching play over that far side. Hooper has to react ahead of Cross. Thump it away. Now back for Lane. Magic pushing for go-ahead goal. There is Sands as he's earned the penalty. Referee points to the spot in a pivotal moment in this game, and it was the left fullback Nil Sands, and it looks like he was caught by Marcus Worthington, who hasn't put a foot wrong all afternoon. And the crestfallen reactions of the Strikers players will tell you all you need to know about that. No arguments from them there, and it is Mason Cross stepping up, taking on the responsibility from the spot. 7 minutes of normal time to go. 27 goals in FQPL. None potentially more important than this strike. Cool, calm and collected with the Panenka. Mason Cross puts Magic United up with 7 minutes to go. And such is the confidence of the young striker. It was never in doubt. Can Strikers rally? 16 minutes ago, they were starting to think about it. A grand final spot. Now they need another goal just to send us to extra time. Brace yourself. It's going to be a frenetic finish. Can Scott Coulson recreate his heroics from 10 years ago? Cunha wins it back. Now Ueno. So cool on Worthington, who did such a good job all afternoon, all season, leading this Strikers back line. A mainstay for that side Still time to find a redemption story. It's their turn to try and hold on. Just play smart at the back. It's been as pretty as some of their other games this season, but Magic won't care. All that matters in finals football is getting the results. Style points don't matter. They may be going to their bench for the first time this afternoon. Robbie Smith is waiting to be introduced. For now, we've got to hold this thread as a corner for strikers. We won't see a change. They're on the back foot like this. Magic holding on. Goes and Worthington deflects a goal. It's Kubo. Clears it away. There is no guarantee it would have been in or out, and it's a substitution en masse for Magic. And also changes coming for strikers. Hello, Hickey coming on. Fuda Kubo and Josh DeMarco coming off. Oh, it's all happening. Sorry. Eddie Bidwell, Robbie Smith and Ben Garwood substituted on for Magic. Paulo Hickey and Alex Grana on for strikers. Alex Grana, his big moment this season came in the Kappa Pro Series semi-final, scoring a brace against NPL premiers Moreton City. They love for him to score one, let alone two right now. Might have been taken off. That goes for the free kick. Colson switches play. Over to Worthington. No subtlety about that, and just overhit it. Time is running out for strikers. Last minute of normal time. Also curling ball that actually get credited as a shot on goal when all is said and done. Colson winding up the long throw. Hearn Evans up on his feet. 4 minutes of time added on. And Sands just hoofs that one away. Olsen. Another chance to send it into the box. Ueno has come short as we close down. Goes towards the near post, nodded on by Worthington. Mahoney trying to get the first to the ball. He is. Cal Mahoney, left-footed cross in, and rising highest is Ross Mitchell, to the appreciation of the crowd. Trying to chase that one down. Sands of the equalizer. Throw in again as it's met by the head of Champness, Worthington. First to a Champness trying to not a goal. It's Worthington again, and down goes Garwood. Sands is down as well. It was all chaos in the box as we've got a head injury as Worthington, I think, might have accidentally collected Will Sands. So that will add on to the 4 minutes that's already been allotted. Always better safe than sorry with head injuries, but I wonder if either of these sides are hoping Sands is able to walk off the pitch, as he is. Doing so right now, which is an excellent sign. That's it. Goal kick, and it could be trouble now as Ross Mitchell was the first to react. Colson. It goes. The veteran Colson under that one and allowed Magic to clear it away. Cross, able to bring it under control. 30 seconds plus whatever extra time needs to be added on. Mitchell taking a few of those extra seconds just to dive on the ball. Well, it is time, but how much will get added on for the injury to Nil Sands? We are at the discretion of the referee. Magic United so close to a grand final appearance. Their lone FQPL 1 season, they'll be up in NPL in 2026 as anyone in blue and gold reacts to that one. Out it goes, finding Bidwell, so he can't play it through Green. It is Magic ball. He'll take every last second available. Cross holding it up. Some cover work by Perry. It is a Magic throw-in. Pins and needles around the ground at Birmingham Road. 5 minutes of time added on has been played. Will that be it? goes. Another throw-in conceded as played out by Ueno. Crowd just waiting to erupt. They are almost ready. Start celebrating. Are ready and probably have been for about 10 minutes, but they are just trying to hold on. Strikers just can't get the ball back to try and threaten at the other end of the pitch. Must get the encouragement to hurry up. A second half rally will send Magic United to the 2025 FQPL Grand Final. They trailed Brisbane Strikers thanks to Matt Nesval's 21st minute strike at halftime before Nil Sands and Mason Cross scored the decisive goals in the second half. That will be it from Birmingham Road. It is elation for Magic, heartbreak for Strikers. You can tune in to FQTV. We've got Lions Pen Power kicking off momentarily. Rochdale Broadbeach soon. I'll be back with Moreton City and East at 6 p.m. Thank you for your company. Goodbye.